Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if it's your first time here, if you've been with me before, welcome back. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm coming to you from the beautiful lands of Costa Rica. This is the backdrop, so you'll hear sounds of nature and you'll receive the energy and the frequency coming from the jungle to you. This is a practice that will focus on exploring the different variations of triangle and pyramid. So you're going to open up the hamstrings, and there's also going to be some twists and some laterals. So it's still a full body practice with an emphasis on the hamstrings and twists. So we can invite in some strength. There'll be some core work as well, some openness, opening up into our flexibility, and also opening up the pathways in our body for our breath to flow so that we could feel more free and at ease. We'll rest in a wonderful, delicious shavasana, and then we'll finish the practice in a short meditation, just resting in that silence. A couple of blocks will be helpful. If you have a block, have at least one. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. You could still do the practice, but they're just so great to work with, and there'll be some postures with the blocks. But again, there's variations you can do without the blocks as well. And if you'd like to stay connected, below you can sign up to my love letters, my email list. It's just me writing to you, sharing different musings and inspiration and offerings that I might have coming up. I am offering a retreat here in Nosara, Costa Rica in February 2026. Would love to have you if that aligns. It's for the women. The information again is below in a link, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Spread it and share it with your friends so we can share the gift of yoga and get into something comfortable. Let's get this practice started. Let's begin today's practice on our backs. So go ahead and lay down. And you can start with the legs either straight out in Shavasana or knees bent, feet wide, knees fall into touch in constructive rest. Hands could be on the belly or arms down by the sides, palms up. So you can close down your eyes and let yourself land and settle on your mat. And to invite us in to settle in deeper, we'll move through 2 deep cleansing breaths together. So exhale your breath through your nose. And take a big breath in through your nose. Let your belly, your ribs, your chest inflate, expand. And exhale out through the mouth, release, let it go. All the stale air goes out. And one more time like that. Nice big breath in through the nose, fill up completely all the way up to the collarbones. And an exhale out of the mouth, release. You can close the mouth. And shift your breath in and out through both nostrils. And if you haven't already closed down the eyes, you can do that now, or just soften the gaze. And that'll invite us into the internal world, moving away from the external stimulating world and anchoring into our breath. And allow the breath here to be smooth and seamless, matching the length of your inhalations to the length of your exhalations. And just feeling the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Letting yourself fully land in your being. And maybe you'd like to set an intention for your practice. It doesn't need to be grand. Just allow it to be sincere to you. And we'll allow the breath to be our guide throughout practice, and I'll remind us all throughout practice to anchor back in. We'll start to bring in some movement to the body just to warm up and prepare for our practice. You can start to draw the knees in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shins, your knees. You can be still or you can gently sway and rock from side to side, massage the lower back. Let the belly be soft. Coming to stillness, you're going to keep your right knee in and extend your left leg out long. You can either point the toes or flex the feet. Flexing the foot will protect the knee. Let's see which one you like better. Keep your hips level as you use your biceps to pull that right thigh in. We'll come into a simple twist. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh, roll over onto your left side. Right arm opens up, palm is up. Externally rotate the right shoulder. And we're not forcing our way into the twist, we're just allowing the body to unfurl as we start to slowly warm up and awaken. Head could be center or look to your right. These gentle belly breaths. And then come back to center. Both knees come in towards the chest. And then we'll keep the interlace around the left knee and extend your right leg long. Either flex the toes, the feet, or point. Shoulders are relaxed, chin is in, so the back of the neck is long. Just find your breath, opening up in the hip flexors. And a simple twist. Take your right hand to the outside of the left thigh, roll over onto your right side. Left arm opens up, palm is open. Find a comfortable position for your head, for your neck. Relax the shoulders, abdominal breath. All right, come back to center. And then bring both knees back in towards the chest. We're going to meet on all fours, tabletop position. So you can either rock and roll if you like that, or just roll over to one side and meet me there, or just one rock up. And we'll meet on all fours, tabletop. Once you're there, you're going to spread your fingers nice and wide, wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we'll move through a few cat-cows to continue the opening of the spine. So on your inhale, you'll drop the belly, lift the gaze, shoulders are out of the ears. And exhale, round, pull the belly in, push the floor away. We'll do that twice more, nice and smooth. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Pull in, in. Come back to neutral. We're going to extend the left leg out to the side. Your heel comes behind the toes. You're going to tuck your right toes underneath. And you're just going to sit your bum back towards your heel. This variation of a child's pose. Extend the arms out in front of you. It's okay if your head doesn't touch the floor. So you're getting a bit of a toe stretch. If that's too much on your toes, you can just point your toes. You're going to stretch in the inner line of the leg as well. Then you're going to shift forward, and then we'll place the left knee down, and we'll do a simple switch to the other side. So right leg extends out, heel behind the toes. Either keep the tops of the left foot flat or tuck the left toes under and sit back to your heel. Extend the arms out in front of you. Nice deep breaths. And then shift back forward, tabletop. Bring your knee back down, wrists under the shoulders, tuck your toes underneath, and push up and back to the first downward dog of the practice. Push through the hands so your sit bones reach up and back, nice long spine. Shoulders glide down and away from the ears, and the chest is reaching towards the thighs. You can bend out the knees here and pedal it out, just to open up the backs of the legs a little more, and stay connected to your breath as you open up. If you like to drop your hips from side to side, you're welcome to do that. Just take the few breaths, just making it your own. And if you're moving around, come to stillness and recenter to your breath. We're going to move through and shift in a flow to plank and back to down dog.
So we're going to lift the heels up nice and high and keep pushing through the hands. And then from here, on the inhale, you're going to spiral forward to high plank. So you're going to lead with the upper back. It's like you're rounding the back, the pubic bone curls in, and you're going to shift forward, and the head is going to be the last to come through into high plank. Then you're going to bend the knees, arch the back as if you're in cow, and then push back with the arched back to downward facing dog. Once you get there, extend the legs. So we'll flow like this. You're going to breathe in, lift the heels up, and you're going to bring the top of the back here, the backs of the shoulders come forward, pubic bone curls in. You're going to shift forward into high plank. Head is the last to come through. You're going to bend the knees, arch your back, and then stick your bum back and push back, downward facing dog. And we'll do this a couple more times. You're just going to smoothen it out. Inhale, you curl the tailbone under, you lead with the back of the heart, come forward, head comes through, high plank. Bend the knees, arch your back, push back. Exhale, downward facing. One more time, nice and smooth. Inhale, lift the heels, pubic bone curls in, lead with the upper back, head comes through. Bend the knees, arch the back, and push back, downward facing. And one more time, we're just going to come forward into high plank. Stay here. On the exhale, you're going to lower onto your belly. Knees can come down to help you lower. We'll come into 3 rolling cobras. So the tops of the feet press down onto the mat, pubic bone down, fingertips are wide and slightly off the mat, maybe in front of you, elbows up towards the sky. And then the same idea, we're going to inhale, lead with the back of the heart, head is going to be the last to come up, shoulders are out of the ears, chest is open. Then as you exhale, belly, chest, chin, forehead down, nice and smooth. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, rolling cobra, lift. So you're thinking up and out rather than crunching back. Exhale, belly, chest, chin, forehead. 1 more time. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, come down. Take your hands in front of you, just by the chest, in front of the shoulders, elbows come in. Inhale to your baby cobra or cobra, elbows in, shoulders back. And then exhale, push the floor away, pull the belly in, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. You're going to bend the knees a lot, look between the hands, and then walk or step the top of your mat, feet hip width distance, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to your shins or quads, shoulders back, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down to rise. You're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, palms touch. And exhale, hands to heart center. A cycle of breath here. Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face forward, shoulders onto the back, kneecaps lift, tailbone lengthens down, head in line with the spine, eyes along the horizon. Maintaining this Tadasana template, the mountain pose template, you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Right arm goes back, left arm forward. Keep lengthening the tailbone down, either look out or look to your right. And inhale, back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward, look to your left or to your back hand. And inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down by your side. Interlace the fingers behind you. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Extend the elbows, knuckles down and away. Little bend in the knees. Inhale, breathe into the chest, right into the collarbones. And then as you exhale, hinge and fold over the hips, keeping the hands interlaced as you fold here. Chin is in. You can bend the knees a lot if you need to, if you feel the back is rounding. Breathe into the belly. You can even nod your head yes a couple times to free up any tension. You can stay center here, or if you'd like to dip, you can extend the right leg, keep the left knee bent, and dip your left shoulder down as you peek under your right shoulder, looking up towards the sky. You're breathing into the belly. And if you're twisting, just switch sides, come back to center, straighten the left knee, bend the right, dip your right shoulder down, peek under your left shoulder. And then release with care, lower your arms down towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. Continue the exhale, chaturanga, either halfway down or come to your belly. The inhale is your upward facing
or cobra. If you're in upward facing, your legs are engaged, the chest is open, shoulders down and away. And then as you exhale, you pull the belly in and push up and back, downward facing dog. You can always take an exhaling breath out of the mouth if you ever feel like you need to release, and if that helps you recenter, you can do that. Nice and steady, we're going to reach the right leg up, three-legged dog, inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, bend your knee towards the chest. Keep pushing the floor away and puffing up the upper back. Pull the belly in. You're just going to slide and kiss that right knee down towards the mat, and then pull in, lift it back up. Right knee towards the left elbow, let it kiss. Come back to center, and then inhale, come back, three-legged dog. Lift and extend your right leg, push through the hands. As you exhale, step your right foot through between the hands and place your left knee down. Reach your arms up, inhale, low lunge. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Relax the shoulders, drop that right hip down. All right, we'll frame our right foot and take your hips back, extend your right leg, flex your right toes towards the face. Relax the shoulders, maintain that long spine. Continue to breathe. And we'll re-bend the right knee, shift forward. You're going to tuck your left toes underneath, power up your back leg. Left hand comes to the ground. You're going to twist. Right arm's going to open up, but keep that right hip down, and you're initiating the twist from the core as you extend. Either look out or look up. Back leg is strong. Left shoulder is out of the ear, so find that length. Look down, release your right hand. And we'll start to extend that right leg and bring your right hip back in space. You're always welcome to use blocks here for your modified pyramid. So root down through that right big toe mound as that right hip pulls back. Back leg is engaged and all 10 toes are facing forward, shoulders out of the ears. All right, you're going to re-bend the right knee, get your blocks out of the way. You're going to step into your right foot. You're going to inhale, extend the right leg and extend the left leg just for a second. And then as you exhale, left leg comes behind the right leg, toes kiss, heels apart, sciatic stretch. Again, you can have a block under your hands if your hammies feel tight. And just fold here, shoulders out of the ears, breathe into your belly, sciatic stretch, further opening the hamstrings. Have a block under you, just put the block aside, and we're going to slowly roll up. Let your arms hang, let your head be heavy, and start to stack the spine as you roll up. Feel the strength of your legs supporting you. Head is going to be the last to come up. Keep your legs where they are, reach your arms up, inhale. Right hand grabs the left wrist, exhale, arch up and over to the right. Chest stays open, just feel that nice stretch and that bowing action on the left side. And then unravel the legs, unravel the arms, feet hip width distance. Inhale, extend the arms. And as you exhale, a little bend in the knees, forward fold. Keep the biceps by the ears to strengthen the back as you lower with a long spine. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, chin in. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, flow. One breath per movement. Exhale is the downward motion. The inhale is the upward facing or cobra. Elbows in, shoulders back. And the exhale brings you back, downward facing. Recenter, steady your eyes, focus on one point with your eyes. That'll help to steady the mind and to steady your breath. All right, moving like a ninja or moving like you're moving through honey. Inhale, left leg's going to sweep up, three-legged dog, hips stay closed. As you exhale, knee comes in, knee towards the chest, push the floor away. Pause here, but don't hold the breath. You're going to let that left knee kiss the ground, just going to slide it down, and then pull it back up, pull in, and then left knee kisses the right elbow, come back to center, and then send it back up. Three-legged dog, inhale. Nice and smooth. As you exhale, step your left foot through. Between the hands, place the right knee down. Low lunge. Arms sweep up, thumbs back. Chest is open, shoulders down. Drop the left hip down as the left hip pulls back, right knee forward. Eyes along the horizon, breathe. Take your hands down and frame your left foot and send your sit bones back, extend your left leg, flex your left foot towards the face. Shoulders soft, long spine, chin is in, and just breathe into this hamstring stretch, half split. All right, we're going to re-bend the left knee. Tuck your right toes underneath and power up your back leg. Keep drawing that left hip back and left hip down as your right hand comes to the ground. You're going to twist. So your hips and legs stay where they are. You're just twisting from the abdomen as the left arm reaches up. Either look out or look up. And really engage that back leg. Right shoulder is out of the ear. Nice long spine. Nice and calm and stable. So steady. And then you're going to look down, frame your left foot. Modified pyramid, you're welcome to use blocks here. Left leg's going to extend, left hip is pulling back as you root down through the left big toe mound, so you're not on the outer edge of the foot. Again, the shoulders are out of the ears as you find length in the spine, chin in, and your back leg is engaged, but not gripping for life, so there's this dance between effort and ease. Okay, we're going to rebend the left knee, blocks aside. You're going to step into your left foot. So you're going to step in, inhale, straighten the left leg and extend the right leg up, lift. Then as you exhale, lower the right leg behind the left. Toes kiss, heels apart. And you can find your block again for sciatic stretch. You can fold here. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Breathe into your belly. All right, you're going to remove the block, and we're going to slowly, slowly roll up. Let your arms dangle, let your head be heavy. Feel the strength of your legs support you as you start to stack the spine and roll up nice and slow. The head is going to be the last to come up. When you get to the top, reach your arms up. Inhale. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Exhale, arch up and over to the left. Chest stays open so you're not collapsing down. Breathe into the right side body. And then come back to stand, feet hip width distance, reach your arms up. As you exhale, we're going to come into Tadasana Mountain Pose. Let's take a moment here. Shoulders onto the back, energy reaching through the fingertips, kneecaps lifted, shoulders onto the back, head in line with the spine, eyes up along the horizon. And just re-anchor, proud open chest, and just feeling your body and your breath, your inner eyesight, your inner awareness. Noticing how it feels to stand tall, fully occupying your being. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead, moving with intention. Exhale, biceps by the ears to strengthen the back as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, continue the exhalation, chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Really engage the legs if you're in upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing. Recenter. Take a few breaths here. Now we're going to get into the heart of the practice. All right, so moving through honey or moving like a ninja, your right leg's going to sweep up. Inhale, reach three-legged dog.
Exhale, bring your knee forward. Keep pushing the floor away. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. And then extend your leg out into fallen triangle, outer edge of the right foot. And turn your left heel down, left toes out. Keep lifting your hips up as your left arm opens up. Push to the floor. Lift that right side body. Either look down, out, or up. And then look down. Place your left hand down. Come onto the ball of the left foot. You're going to pull the belly in so much. And you're going to gracefully just sweep your right leg back up to three-legged dog. Keep pushing through the hands. Inhale. You're going to exhale, step your right foot through, preparing for high lunge. When you feel steady and stable, you're going to reach your arms up. Back leg engaged. If you feel any compression in the lower back, you can always bend the left knee a little bit. But if you don't, really commit to the back leg being on. We're going to invite in a twist. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, the right arm goes back, left arm forward. Look out or look to your right hand. And then drop that right arm down. Inhale, sweep both arms up. As you exhale, open up warrior two. Left heel comes down, left toes fan out. Keep tucking that right glute into the midline. You're going to flip your right palm and reverse with the right leg extended. So right arm reaches up and out. Shoulders are out of the ears. And then come back to stand. Extend the arms, preparing for triangle. If you want to walk your back foot in a little bit, you can. And then dip your hips to the back. Right leg is strong and engaged. Look to your right, beyond your right fingers, and start to hinge forward. Reach, 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 till you can't reach anymore. Take your right hand to your shin, or to a block, or to the ground, and the left arm up towards the sky. Either look down, or look out, or look up. And then keep drawing your hips into the midline, and then trust to lean your chest back. Okay, we're going to rise up and just feel the power and strength of your legs and your core as you rise to stand. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms, and we're going to step to prepare for true pyramid. So you're going to come onto two railroad tracks, and your hips are facing forward. So if you feel like you need more stability, just separate your legs a little wider. Your left toes are out in about 45 degrees. And then we'll take our right hand to the back. So the back of the hand is on the lower back, your right palm is open, right shoulder onto the back. Reach your left arm up, bicep by the ear. So we're going to come down in increments. So you're going to inhale here to prepare. The bicep stays by the ear. You're going to exhale, come forward, hinge, your right hip pulls back, lengthen, lengthen, pause. Head stays in line with the spine. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, come down a few inches, pause. You can always bend the right knee if your hammies are tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down a few more inches, lengthen, lengthen. And then lower all the way down for your true pyramid pose. Again, blocks can be under your hands here. Keep pulling that right hip back as you fold over that front leg. Shoulders are out of the ears. Nice and calm, breathe into the belly. You're welcome to stay right here if you'd like to explore revolved triangle. You're going to take your right hand to your to your lower back, and then start to lengthen the spine here. And then you're going to twist to the right from the abdomen and open up that right shoulder. And this might be enough for you here. If you want, if you have the space, the right arm extends up, palm is facing away. You can look out or down or up. And you want to make sure there's still a clear pathway for your breath. If you feel like you can't breathe freely, you've gone too far, just ease off. Keep drawing that right hip back. Back leg is engaged. Nice and calm.
And if you're looking up, just look down and lower the right hand down. Blocks aside. We're going to step into the right foot. Hands come out in front of you, and you're going to lift the left leg to standing splits. You can have your hands on blocks here if you'd like. So you're going to feel that left hamstring engage to find the lift. Stay here, or if you have the capacity, you can have one hand to your ankle, or maybe both hands if you want to practice balance. Just a couple more breaths here. And then from here, we're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, we're going to curtsy, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, and tuck your left knee behind the right. And we'll flow like this a couple more times. Inhale, re-extend both legs, find length. Exhale, curtsy, tuck the left knee behind the right. And one more time, inhale, extend, and curtsy. This time, we're going to bend the knees so much that you're going to place your left shin down, preparing for a seated twist. So come sit on your bum and take your right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Both sit bones are rooted here. If not, sit up on something, or just simply extend your left leg out long. Okay? Your right hand comes behind you for support. Use it as a kickstand to sit up tall. Left arm's going to reach up. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. Either hug your right thigh in or hook left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Chest stays open, shoulders down and away. And just tap into your breath here, nice and calm. You're welcome to just focus your eyes on one point, or if you want, close down your eyes and maybe find your inner gaze to your third eye, this point between your eyebrows or in the center of your forehead. Beautiful. With care, we're going to untwist, come to center, interlace your fingers around your right knee. Just pause here for a moment. Just receive your twist. All right, preparing for Navasana, boat pose. So you're going to bring your legs together, and then take your hands just behind the bend of your knees. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back and lean slightly back. You're going to have your toes pointing towards the mat, your heels lifted, legs zipped together. Either stay here, or if you want, you can start to lift your shins parallel to the ground, legs together. Or if you want a little more, your arms can release, have your palms up, chest is open. Imagine there's somebody just gently pulling you and lifting your heart. If you have it in your practice, you can extend your legs. Breathe. And we're going to cross the ankles, and we're going to come forward, and we'll flow. So take your hands down, step back to high plank. As you exhale, lower, one breath per movement, chaturanga, or to your belly. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. And exhale, downward facing. Take about 5 breaths here, either in child's pose or down dog as your rest. Nice and steady and stable. If you're in child's pose, just make your way back to downward facing. And we have a whole new opportunity to move through the other side with a new perspective, with no stories or attachments or expectations, just meeting ourselves moment to moment. So anchor back into your breath. All right. Moving like a ninja. Inhale, left leg's going to sweep up. Keep pushing through the hands. Nice long spine. Exhale, bend your knee, shift forward, pull the belly in. You're going to bring your left knee to your right elbow, and then extend the left leg out for fallen triangle. Outer edge of the left foot. Turn your right heel down, right toes out, and then lift your right arm up. Keep pushing the floor away as you lift your hips. Right arm extends. Either look out or down or up. If you're looking up, just look down. Place your right hand down. You're going to keep pulling your belly in. Come onto the ball of your right foot, and then you're going to pull your belly in so much and just gently sweep that left leg all the way back up. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Nice and long. Exhale, step your left foot through between the hands, preparing for high lunge. When you feel steady and stable, you're going to reach the arms up. Keep pulling that left hip back, right toes forward. Inner thighs magnetizing toward one another. Keep a bend in the right knee if you need it. Otherwise, if not, you're going to engage it completely, preparing for a twist. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. You're going to dip your left hand down. Inhale, both arms sweep up. With so much care and control, you're going to open up. Exhale, warrior two. Keep hugging that left glute into the middle. Firm the outer edge of your right foot. Look beyond your left fingers. Flip your left palm. Reverse with the left leg extended. Reach up and back. Come back to stand, extend the arms, preparing for triangle, Trikonasana. So you can walk your back foot in a little bit for more stability. Dip your hips back, really engage the left leg. Start to hinge forward. Reach, 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 reach. When you can't reach anymore, left hand to your shin or to a block or on the ground, right arm up for your classic triangle. Palm facing away. Keep tucking your hips so they're not sticking out. Everything is hugging into the midline, and you trust to lean your chest back. So keep that openness and brightness. If you're looking up or out, just look down. Use the power and strength of your legs and your core. You're going to inhale with grace, rise up to stand. And then exhale, lower your arms. Now we're going to prepare for true pyramid. So you're going to take your legs onto two railroad tracks. So they're on two track systems. Hips are facing forward. Your right toes are out on about 45-degree angle. Your left hand comes behind you with the palm facing open. Give your shoulder a loop onto the back. Right arm up, bicep by the ear, thumb back in space to help keep that length. We're going to move in increments. You're going to inhale, lengthen. Bend in the left knee if you need to. Exhale, come forward, hinge. Keep pulling the left hip back as you reach the torso forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down a few inches. Pause, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down a little more. Feel the strength of your spine and the length. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Take both hands down, frame your left leg. Again, option to use blocks here. So great to bring the floor up to you. Notice if the hips are sticking out. Again, left hip pulls back as the spine lengthens out, and then you fold from there. So shoulders are out of the ears, so they're not just hanging out in the ears. There's integrity through every moment. Chin is in, breathe into the belly, nice and calm. Now you're welcome to stay here in this calming fold. If you'd like to twist, revolve triangle, take your right hand down, either on the block or on the mat, and you're going to extend the spine nice and long. Take your hand to your low back, and you're going to initiate the twist from the abdomen as the left hip pulls back. And this might be where you are, it's perfect. Or maybe you extend the left arm up, shoulders out of the ears, again, long spine. Either head is down, look out, or up. Wherever is most comfortable and safe for your neck today. Just continue to breathe in your belly, abdominal breathing. And then just focus your eyes on one point. It's going to steady the mind, it'll steady the breath, and invite in that calm and ease. It's okay if you're shaking a little bit, you're moving and twitching. Try and stay as calm as you can, as still as you can. Just moving through unprocessed information. And then if you're looking out or up, you're going to look down and then lower your left hand down. Take your blocks aside, preparing for our standing split. So you're going to step into your left foot, fingertips forward. They can be on blocks. You're going to reach your right leg up. You're going to really engage your right glute and hamstrings to use the strength to find that lift. And then you can option here to take one hand and grab around your ankle, or maybe you play with balance in both as you fold towards the left leg. Hips are closed. And then prepare for the curtsies. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee, bend your left knee, and tuck right knee behind the left, curtsy. And then inhale, re-extend, re-lengthen. Exhale, curtsy, tuck right knee behind the left knee, bend both knees. And then again, inhale, extend, lengthen. This time we're going to bend and prepare for seated twist. You're going to gently bring your right shin knee down, sit back, and left foot is on the outside of the right thigh, and either sit up on something, make sure both sit bones are on the ground. If they're not, you can also just extend the right leg out. Left hand comes behind you for support. Use it as a kickstand so that you're nice and tall. You're training yourself for that long spine. Right hand's going to reach up, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to twist to your left, hug the left thigh in, or hook if you prefer. And the head is the last to turn, so you're initiating the twist from the abdomen. Shoulders down and away. And then you choose either eyes open or eyes closed. Just explore what both feel like. And either way, you can still bring your inner eyesight to the center of your forehead, your third eye, whether eyes are open or closed. Just find softness here and breathe into the belly. Okay, with so much care, you're going to unravel back to center, interlace the fingers, and just hold on to your left knee. Pause for a moment and just receive your twist. All right. Unravel the legs, preparing for our second round of boat pose, Navasana. So take your legs together, take your hands behind the creases of your knee bend, heels up, shoulders onto the back, maybe slightly lean back. Then this might be it, and that's perfect. Or maybe you hover the toes or bring your shins parallel to the ground. You can keep holding on to the legs. If you feel a little stronger today, maybe release your hands, palms up. Everything is open and bright. Breathe. So you'll feel some engagement in the hip flexors, the core, lower abdomen, even the back body to hold you up. All right, and then we'll cross the ankles and we'll take our final flow. Take your hands forward, step back to high plank. When your exhale arrives, that's when you move through with intention, creating a shelf if you're moving through chaturanga, upward facing, and downward facing. Exhale your breath through the mouth if you need to. Okay, you're going to inhale, shift forward into high plank. You're going to exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Take your forehead down onto the mat, arms down by the side, palms are facing up. Tops of feet are pressing down, pubic bone curls in towards the mat. So you're going to feel like your belly lifts off the mat, or just in that direction. You're going to open up your chest by drawing the shoulders onto the back, lift your forehead up, point your toes so much that your feet lift, maybe knees, quads, arms lift, and try not to crank up the neck. Keep the chin in, long spine. Breathe nice and calm, strengthening the back line of the body, creating stability. And then with care, lower, stack your palms in front of you, one on top of the other, and create a pillow for your forehead. Just relax everything, release everything here. Okay, second round of locust. We'll take our arms down by our side, forehead back down to the mat. Pubic bone curls in, shoulders off the mat. Take your hands, interlace them behind you, extend the elbows, draw the knuckles down and away, and lift the arms off the body. Lift your forehead, and maybe point your toes so much that the legs lift, shins lift, knees, quads, chin is in. Nice, calm, steady breaths. All right, and release everything down. Take your hands by your upper chest, elbows in. You're going to push up and go back into a closed-legged child's pose. Legs together, and take your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders, just come into a nice little seed here. And just breathe into your belly, let it all go. All right, slowly roll yourself up. Come onto our sit bones and take your legs out in front of you, preparing for Janu Sirsasana. Extend your right leg out long and bend your left knee. Your left foot's going to come to the inside of the right upper thigh, inner thigh. And if you find that your knee's super high up, just take a block. If you feel like you're really rounded, sit up on a pillow or a folded blanket or on a block. Now there's a little bit of a twisting action. So you're going to frame your right leg and twist your chest towards the right leg. So there's already a lot going on here to hold ourselves in this position, and this might be perfect for you. If you want to come with me for a fold, you're going to reach the arms up. Inhale, here it is, biceps by the ears. And as you exhale, you want to find length first, and then you find the fold. So either hands on the floor on either side of your right leg, or hands on the leg, or if you can grab the foot, you can grab the foot. Just relax your shoulders, let your chin come in, just breathe into your belly. Okay. In the same way that we came in, we're going to extend the arms out, biceps by the ears, lead with the thumbs. Inhale, rise up with a flat back, nice and tall. And then exhale, just hands on the thigh for a moment to just receive. And then we'll come into a side stretch here. So if you have a block, you might want to use it on the inside of your right leg. You can take your hand on that block, or maybe you'll even bring your forearm there. So we'll take the left hand on the waist, and you're going to start to twist the chest open up towards the sky, so towards the left. And then maybe your right forearm comes to your block, or on the ground, or on your leg. As the left shoulder comes onto the back, you're opening up and spiraling up towards the sky. You can stay right here, or maybe you want to take your left hand and to the back of your head and lean your head into the hand. The elbow stays open so you're not collapsing forward. Or maybe the left arm comes up and over. Maybe you can grab your right big toe if you have that space. Whatever expression you want to take here. Just breathe into the left side body. Notice how it feels to breathe nice and deep in the left side. Nice lateral stretch. Okay, and just look down and with care lift yourself back upright. Take a moment to just pause and receive. And then remove your props. And you're going to bend both knees and place both feet on the mat. And take your hands behind you with your fingers facing toward you. You're going to push into your hands and puff up your chest and just open up your chest as you extend the arms. Just give yourself a couple breaths here. So you might feel a nice wrist stretch as you root down through your thumb and pointer finger, chest stretch. Nice counter posture. And then we'll release Janu Sirshasana on the left. So extend your left leg out, right foot to the inside of the left inner thigh. Use your props as you'd like, maybe under your right thigh. And then frame your left leg. So there's a bit of a twisting action again happening here, and this might be perfect. If you want to fold, you're going to reach your arms up. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Reach until you can't reach anymore. Then from there, we begin the fold. So either hands on the foot or on the ground or anywhere really. And just soften the shoulders, let the chin fall in, and then breathe into your belly. Maybe close down your eyes and go inward. Okay, the same way that we came in, we're going to extend the arms out in front of us, biceps by the ears, lead with the thumb. Inhale, rise up with a flat back, and exhale, lower the arms down. Preparing for the lateral, the side stretch. So you're going to take your left hand on the inside of the left leg, either on a block or on the leg. Take your right hand to your right hip, and then you're going to start to open up your chest up towards the sky. So you're going to the right. Your right shoulder is going to come onto the back. And this might be perfect. Or right hand to your back of your head. Lean your head into your hand. Elbow stays open so we're not collapsing. Think openness. Or maybe you extend right arm up overhead. Maybe left piece, fingers and thumb, grab the toe. Maybe you can reach and grab and hook. Keep your right sit bone on the mat wherever you are. As long as you can still breathe freely. If you can't, then you've gone too far. Just ease off. Breathe into the right side body. Okay, look down with so much care. Rise. And just pause for a moment and just notice the opening, notice the sensations, receive the effects. And then we'll move the blocks aside and bend the knees once again. Plant your feet down. Take your hands behind you, fingers toward you. You can do the same variation we did before, just pushing into the hands and opening the chest, or reverse table. Push into your feet, gently engage your glutes, lift your hips up, push down through your thumb and pointer finger. Squeeze the shoulders toward one another as your chest opens. Weight is even on both sides of the legs, your glutes engaged. Chin can be in, or you can bring your head back. Just don't let it hang off the spine. Breathe. And with so much care, you're just going to release your hips back down. And then, if you have a block, you're going to take your block, bring it between the inner thighs. If you don't have one, that's okay. We're going to scoot yourself up enough so that there's space behind you. We're going to do one last little core exercise, and then we'll lay down. So you're going to bring your legs back into table, Navasana, boat pose, legs together. If you have the block is there, arms out. And then you're going to lean back even more, about halfway down, maybe a little more than halfway, and then extend your legs out. And just hold here, but don't hold the breath. Nice and calm. Shoulder blades are lifted off of the mat. One more breath, in and out. And then release. Plant your feet down, remove your block, lower onto your back. Well done. We're going to come into supported bridge with the block. If you don't have a block, you can come into full bridge, just lifting your hips up and walking your hands underneath. Or you can just bring your legs up towards the sky for restorative waterfall. If you have a block, lift your hips up and slide the block underneath your tailbone, your sacrum. You have 3 settings and heights on your block. First, second, and then third is the highest one. So you can choose whichever variation you're doing, you want to make sure your block is super steady so that it really feels sturdy enough to hold you. And just pause here, but don't hold the breath. It's so nourishing for the lower back, sacrum. Maybe you close down your eyes and just connect with your breath. Just feel this grounding downward motion of energy, everything just releasing, letting go. You can stay here in your supportive bridge. If you have the capacity and you want to try extending the legs out long, you can see which setting, height setting would work for you, either the first setting or the second. If you feel sharp pain in your lower back, you've gone too far. Just ease off. Okay, if your legs are extended with so much care, just rebend the knees. And we'll lift the hips up with care, remove the block, and slowly roll down back to the ground. Release your glutes and just pause for a moment and just feel that deep sense of groundedness and nourishment. Bring your knees in toward you. Just wrap your fingers, your hands around your shins. And then we'll take our legs over to the left for a twist. So your left hand can hold onto your right thigh, right arm opens up, palm is open. Externally rotate the right shoulder, head could be center, or for a full twist, look over to your right. Just soften here, let the shoulders relax. Nice effortless breath in the belly, inviting in balance. And then make your way back to center. And just take your twist over to the other side. Right hand can hold onto your left thigh. I find that to just be very supportive for the lower back. Left arm opens up, left shoulder relaxes, and just release any gripping or holding. Comfortable position for your head, and just allow yourself to receive nourishment and equilibrium and balance. Beautiful. And then release, come back to center, preparing for happy baby. Last posture before Shavasana. So flex your feet, arms on the insides of the legs, grab a hold of your calves or your ankles or the outer edges of your feet, or peace fingers and thumb wrap around the big toes. Let your tailbone be heavy to the mat, shoulders relaxed, chin is in. Be still or sway, or maybe you want to play with extending one leg and the other, or both. Just make this your own. And slowly starting to release your happy baby. One final hug in. Draw your legs together. If you want to give yourself a big, big hug, lifting your head up. Maybe you want to say thank you to your knees. Kiss your body. Thank you, body. And then we'll come into Shavasana. So extend your legs out long. If you have
2 blocks, you can always slide a block underneath, one underneath the back of each thigh to support and release the lower back. However you want to take your final resting shape, palms up. I always like to lift my chest up and then slide the shoulders under and then relax the back down so the heart is nice and open. So I'm in full receivership with the ankles rolling open, palms up. Just try not to have anything touching your body, like if your blocks are touching your foot, just move them away, or anything else, so that you don't feel interrupted or distracted, so you can fully rest and land in your Shavasana. You can close down your eyes. Release any control or efforting of your breath. Just let your whole body rest on the ground here, fully held and supported by the earth beneath you. There's nothing left here for you to do. There is nowhere else for you to be but right here, fully with yourself. And this time is here for you to nourish yourself on such deep levels, to fully receive and integrate your efforts and your practice, to rest deeper and deeper into the center of your being, in pure, spacious awareness. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back.
Just notice what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multi-dimensional being. And know that this place of deep ease and restfulness and calm is always, always available to you. It is always there, as it is your birthright. You can slowly and gently begin your return by deepening your breath. Allowing your breath to stretch you from the inside out. You can start to bring some movement back to your body. Maybe you move your toes, your fingers, your ankles, your wrists. Bring your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch, pointing your toes, stirring your body back into wakefulness. Then pull your knees in once again, one final hug here. Acknowledge your efforts. Roll over onto your favorite side. Pause on that side for a few deep breaths into your upper back and just notice how this in-between space feels to you. Then slowly, in your own time, you can start to make your way upright to a comfortable seated position so that we could close our practice together. Finding a tall spine, shoulders soft, fully present. Hands could rest in your lap or on your thighs, palms up or down, whatever intuitively feels appropriate for you in this moment. And trust yourself. Closing down your eyes, and we'll just allow for some silence and stillness at the end of our practice to be with ourselves, to receive. It's nice to anchor our minds into a place, a point. So either resting your awareness in the center of your heart, or rest your awareness in the center of your forehead. And just check to see which one feels better for you to rest and anchor into today. And there's no right or wrong. Both are beautiful and offer something different. And just rest your awareness in the light of that space. And be here for about half a minute or so. And slowly drop your chin down towards your chest. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. Notice how this gesture feels to you. Take a few deep breaths right into your heart. And I invite you to take this with you off of your mat and into the rest of your day, into the rest of your experience. Thank you so much for your trust and for sharing your practice with me. From my heart to yours, namaste.